now joins in. Ashish, afternoon, and thanks so much for joining in. Any thoughts on the index? We have lost about 150 points from the top, but we're trying to put in a bottom, at least intraday. We're getting into a holiday. What would be the approach?
Hi, Rima. Afternoon to you and the viewers. Last time also when we spoke, Nifty has been actually not doing anything. It is badly stuck in a very broad range. On the upside, it's not able to breach that 14,700, 14,800 mark. On the downside, 14,250 was breached only temporarily in 2 days back session, and we are now back above that level. So it is badly stuck in a range, and you need a brave heart in trading in the market, given the current gap ups and gap downs that you are witnessing. Just 2 days back, we saw a 250 points gap down, and then the index consolidated. And now today, we saw some gap up opening as a stability, but since morning, not a single hourly candle has closed above the prior hour high. So that's a very simple strategy. Anyone who wants to follow a trend can use that, can look at that prior hour candle high. Not a single close has happened above that. So in a nutshell, what I'm expecting that there is a possibility we might drift lower, maybe towards 14,320, and post that we can start catching up again back towards 14,500. So that is the range that I'm expecting that the market can move maybe in a day or 2 days time. And I was also hearing what Prashant said about dollar index, a very important observation on that front as well. If you look at the daily candle on the dollar index, since the top was formed around 92, 93 levels, not a single candle has closed above the prior day's high on a dollar index as well. Now that's a very simple strategy again to follow it on the trend. So with respect to Nifty, I think we will be stuck in a range for now. Market is struggling to find a direction, and it has become event driven. So there is some kind of a positive event. We see a gap ups happening, any kind of a lockdown announcement, we see a gap down happening. So one has to be very cautious with respect to the index as of now.
And Ashish, what about individual stocks?
The first stock pick that I will have is from the pharma space, Apollo Hospital. We can clearly see pharma had been an outperformer all the while over past few days, and it has continued to buck the trend. Even when Nifty falls, we have seen outperformance in pharma. And Apollo Hospital is giving a very strong breakout in today's session. The volume is decent. The stock has risen about the prior highs, and I think it's going to continue the trend in the form of a fifth wave on the upside. So one can initiate long position in Apollo Hospital, keeping a stop loss of 3160 for the target of 3510. And the next stock on the buy side is going to be Advanced Enzymes. Post consolidation that we saw in the stock over past few weeks, I think a breakout is imminent and it should come. We have seen a gap up opening, a good sustainable move, a bullish candle as well, bouncing from the important 20 days average. So I think a breakout is imminent, and we can expect a target of around 406 in Advanced Enzymes. Maintain a stop loss of 365 here.
All right. Thanks very much. Appreciate you joining in.